Let's do front wrap cross carry. This is pretty much the first carry that everyone starts with. It's wonderful with newborns, it's great with babies, it's wonderful with toddlers. It's pretty much the universal carry so long as you're comfortable carrying your child. We've got a little frog rainbow wrap. I love rainbows for new wrappers because they not only help you put the wrap in the right place, they also help you learn how to tension correctly and develop really good technique so that you can wrap with anything. So what we're going to do is find the middle marker. Ta-da! There it is. With my hands about hip width apart, I'm just going to gather up the wrap, keeping it nice and tight between my fingers. Got it? Put that under your bust and then cross your hands over at the back. And you're just going to pass the rails into the opposite hand. Now, because I've got yellow on top at the front, I should have yellow in each hand as well. Look at that, amazing. Give a little flap. And then just loosely bunch everything up onto your shoulders. Easier if you don't twist it here, but you kind of loosely pleat it up. This is where you do the towel test. You grab your middle marker again. You grab the inside edge of the wrap that's closest to your neck, and you just give a little tug. And if your wrap isn't twisted, you should feel it pulling along here and then across your back. And that's how you know that you've got a straight wrap job and you're going to be okay. Grab the other side and do the same thing. Oh, yep, okay. So I'm all straight, I'm fine. I'm going to make this into one band because I'm going to sit my baby on this band. See how that's loose? I can tighten it up just by grabbing my green and my green on the other side. There we go, that's better. So this band is just firm around my rib cage. I can easily slide a hand through. This is where my baby's bottom is going to go, into the palm of this hand. I'm going to put my child's legs through the band and sit them on top of this band of fabric. Now, this is a 4-kilogram demo doll, so I guess that's, I don't know, maybe the size of a 3 or 4 month old, depending on your baby. There comes that hand through the bottom, tuck a leg through, change hands, other side, going from the bottom up to the top of the band, grab that leg and tuck it through, and then just inch your baby down, and we snuggle them into that band. What this does is help get their bottom lower than their knees, and that's the M position that we're looking for. It encourages good hip development, healthy hip development. Find the top edge of the wrap. It was yellow. Isn't that easy? Tuck your thumb into the inside. And you're just going to edge that up, whoops, over baby's back. And it's quite snug. It shouldn't be really easy to do this. So all the extra fabric is still here underneath baby's bottom. Yeah. Now, this is baggy, and that's fine. We're going to fix that in the next step. What we do right here and now is lean forwards, and all this extra fabric, I'm just going to wedge in between me and baby. There we go. That creates that lip or seat, so now baby can't go anywhere. Keeping one hand on baby at all times. My free hand starts close to my neck, and I'm going to lift my arm up, and I'm just pulling that tight. And I don't need to hang on to it. Back down over my shoulder, move my arm across to the next colour, pull up, and then back down over my shoulder. And I'm just pulling the slack out of the wrap. It doesn't really sag back to being loose and floppy because this hand is holding baby's weight. Once you've pulled all the slack out, I've got my fabric bunched, then you want to put this hand just under baby's bottom, and you've got tight fabric over here, and that hand holding your baby close to you. So no one's going anywhere, you don't need to panic. I'm going to turn around so you can see the fabric move across my back as I tighten the other side. So you start with the yellow again inside your neck, pull up, and then down. And you can see the fabric move around my rib cage as I pull. Grab the next colour, pull up, then down. Grab the next colour, pull up, and then down. And out to the edge of the rail, pull up, and down. And then bunch all the fabric in your hand. Okay, that's fine. Baby can't go anywhere. Oh, wow, check that out. Have a little bounce and really tighten. And always pull this a bit tighter than you think you need it, because you'll lose some tension in the next step. Okay, once you've got that, arms come down. Underneath baby's bottom, you're going to swap hands. Now, I'll just rewind a step. When you bring your arms down, keep them beside baby. Don't go over baby. Okay, when you do that, you start to lose that good seat, and the fabric won't hold good tension across baby's back. So you want to go this way. Cross right under baby's bottom, under baby's feet, round to the back. And you can choose. Here you can tie off and do your double knot, or if you've got a lot of wrap left, you can bring it back around to the front and tie off in front. It doesn't matter, it's just your personal preference. Always do a double knot. Fabric doesn't often slip, especially with a small baby, but we really want you to be safe rather than sorry. That's it. At this stage in the proceedings, a couple things to look for. We've already checked our good end position. We've checked baby's got a nice curve in their spine. Your baby will probably have a floppier head than mine. This is a little bit loose. So what I can do here is feed that slack through to my neck. If I pull on the yellow again, that will tighten. And then I can work this through, pulling the extra fabric down and just tucking it back into that cross at baby's bottom. The weight's going to keep the fabric there. Okay, that just keeps baby more snug. The other thing you want to look for is that there's no wrinkles here. If you've got wrinkles, I've got a couple just here. Just pull the wrap up and fold the excess at the top. If you've got a very small baby, you can always roll a face washer into the top here, just to give yourself a little bit of a neck padding, and that will support the head. There we go, we're done. Now, to get your baby out of this, sit down. Makes life a lot easier. Once you're sitting down, hand behind baby's head, always keeping them supported. And now you're ready just to lift your baby out. You can put them down and then go about untangling yourself. I hope that's helpful. If you've got any questions, please just leave them in the comments below. Cheers.